Today, we're going for the world record. And what is the world record?
It's 501 kilograms.
But how much did Thor weigh when he did it?
205 kilograms.
So I weigh about 95. So if we did it pound for pound, what's that, 230, 236?
If you want to go for the pound for pound thing, which no one really does, but that's still not the world record.
It's kind of the world record. 501 kilograms divided by 201?
205.
205. That's 2.4 kilograms for every kilogram he weighs. So we want 2.44 times 96, 234.
234 kilograms is the world record. Well, you have to beat that. That's equaling the world record, so you'll need 235.
235 and I'll be world's strongest man.
When was the last time you deadlifted?
3 months.
Okay. So to break a world record, there's a lot that goes behind it. But let's just start with the warm-up. So there's lots of different ways of warming up. Something that we like to do is the exact movement that you're going to be doing, unloaded, and then gradually just add weight. I know how strong you are, so the first weight you're going to do is just going to be one of these blue plates. So just pump out 10 reps, just get a little bit of blood in. What I like to see is the bars in contact with your shins from start to finish.
Drag it up through the pads.
Yeah, let's see. Give me 5 reps. We'll do a couple of sets on this weight. Stand up a little bit faster. So the way that I like to say is stand with intent. So I love control, but at the same time on the up phase, don't be too controlled, don't be too polite. We'll do another set on that. When you're standing there, lock your knees out hard. So when you're finishing, it's a very common thing is soft knees. You don't see it that much, but what happens is you start leaning back slightly. So if you lock your knees, your hips will come through straighter and you'll be more vertical at the end point. Lock the knees hard. Yeah, that's nice and tidy. And next thing, crown of the head to the ceiling. So you're looking down. A lot of people say, neutral spine. So straight back, that's neutral spine. And this is the kind of movement. What I like to do is go crown of the head to the ceiling. So what that does is influences your upper back position. So reach up slightly, face my foot. So not just with your eyes, with your whole face, from start to finish. Good. We're gonna think about one more thing, and that's taking the slack out of the bar. Okay, so right now when you're lifting it off the ground, your arms are a little bit loose, and when you lift it, I can hear it going thump every single time. So what you want to do is stretch. So there's a few cues that I use for this. You're starting with your feet, barbell over your midfoot. So when I said start with the shins on the bar, you don't want to be too close. So you give yourself room so that when you bend over and grab the bar, the shins will then touch the bar. Then it's in contact from start to finish, right? From here, long arms and head to the ceiling. So you're pulling your arms down that way and your head up that way. Listen to this. I can hear it coming off the ground. So what I want is arms long, head to ceiling. Okay, so now I'm stretching. There's no noise. Okay, so arms long, head to ceiling. That's taking the slack out. Okay, that's what I want you to do next. The arms aren't relaxed. They're long, pointing as close to the ground as possible and head to the ceiling. No noise. Okay. That was lovely, James. Good, yeah. Real nice, lock those knees hard. Yeah, real
quite
quick.
hard. It's hard concentrating on all the different
There's a lot going on, and I like to talk a lot when we've got not much weight on the bar, because I'm not going to talk at all when we go heavy. You've got 2 options now. So with 60 kilograms, you'll be able to hold onto that bar fine. But the way that you want to lift, which is world record, right? You won't be able to. You've got 2 options. Straps, the world record was done with straps. Okay, so that's legal. Or you can do mixed grip if you want to hold on to that with your bare hands.
Let's go mixed grip with chalk until maybe 1.5 body weight.
Yeah.
I'll bring the straps in.
Done. Let's put this all together. I'm still going to be talking a lot about the cues because it's still lightweight for you. Okay, so shins about 1 inch away. Now arms long and relaxed. Head to the ceiling. Remember where your eyes are. Good. Stretch your arms. Big breath and push. Good. A little bit of a click there. Okay, so stretch harder. So reach your head to the ceiling. And push, nice. Just give me one more. Stretch those arms, head to ceiling and push. Yeah, best one. Good job. We're gonna do that weight again, and then there's gonna be one more cue that I'm gonna introduce to you.
Big argument in the deadlifting community about dropping the weight. Some would say the deadlift is one of the kind of standalone exercises, not all of them, where you do the concentric first and the eccentric. Yeah. You do the working, then the resting.
Yeah.
Is it imperative that people lower the weight, or is the weight complete when they stand up?
The way that I like to teach the deadlift is minus the down phase. So it's the concentric portion of the movement, and then it's essentially a controlled drop on the way down. There's other exercises where we focus on the lowering phase, and some gyms, like commercial gyms, won't allow you to drop it like that. So that's when if you're training that way, everyone's going to look at you and think you're a douchebag. But here, this is a strength gym. These floors are concrete. They're made for dumping the weights, and so are these plates. So from a safety standpoint, I think that the best way to learn how to deadlift is the concentric portion, and the down phase is a controlled drop. And I think that a lot of people really mess up the down phase, so that's a lot more of a complex technique actually. So for today, I don't care about the down phase.
3 again?
Okay, so let's go 3 again. There's one more cue. One sec, James. Lat engagement. Okay, so what's gonna happen is as it gets heavier, we wanna make sure that this weight doesn't drift away from our body. The lats, one of the biggest muscles of your back. We need that muscle on to support your torso. The next thing, keeping it on your center of mass. If the bar drifts away from your center of mass, we're at a big disadvantage. Okay, so think about that from now, is arms long, head to ceiling, and pull into your body.
Is it harder to extend your shoulder with a supinated wrist?
Yes, actually, a lot of people get shoulder pain in the supinated hand because they're not doing it well. Okay, but when you develop the habit of doing it from the start, you won't have a problem. Okay, so arms long, head to ceiling, pull the bar into your shins, stand. Yeah. 2 more only. Arms long, pull the bar in, head to ceiling, push. Yeah. 1 more. Arms long, pull the bar in. Excellent.
Feels good.
Looks good.
It feels like there's a lot going on.
So I like to take my time. So it's like lots of sets, lots of reps on the really lightweight. And then we're going to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 up until the top weight. Well, that's how Thor did it as well for the world record. So since you're doing a very similar feat of strength, we'll treat you the same way.
Identify as a woman.
I think that the women's record is about 290 kilograms, bare hands. That's in powerlifting. She's heavier than you.
Oh, yeah, that must be why then.
And I think she has more testosterone than you as well.
Yeah, that could also be why.
Figure 8 straps.
Cheers, thanks. I think I prefer these over the...
Yeah, so they both have their pros and cons, but I think if your goal is to lift the heaviest weight, I'd say figure 8s are the best.
Do you need to wrap thumbs?
No.
Using figure 8s?
No. Take a big breath, pull the bar into your body, squeeze it up. Yes. Good.
Just one?
Just one. Just one. I might get you to do that again.
Cool.
Okay? Before we go up to 3 plates.
Amazing. Thanks.
Okay.
The biggest mistake is people work too low.
Too low and too tight. Going too tight can interfere with your technique. What I like to say with this is it's kind of relaxed. If you take a big breath and push your guts into it, that's your brace. So that's not moving anymore. Now relax, relax. See how that's quite loose?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably the perfect tightness for you. Okay, so we're just gonna do 1 rep again. We're gonna get everything perfect. What I like to do with your stance, which you're doing very well, but for the viewers at home, hip width stance is perfect. Hands just on the outside of that. Sit into position so the shins are on the bar, head to ceiling, pull the bar in, squeeze it up. Oh yeah, real nice.
I already noticeably more comfortable with the belt.
Man, it looks real nice.
And like I didn't feel like discomfort before.
Yeah.
But my back, I could just feel there was something moving in the lower back.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I knew that would have something to do with bracing the core.
Eyes up slightly. Arms long and stretched, massive breath. Push with your legs. Oh yeah, man. Real nice.
And
this is solid, man.
it's nice, feels good.
Yeah.
Got a bit of cramp in my left toe, but that's all right.
Same thing. Stretch, drive. Okay.
Nice. RPE 7?
I would say there's definitely more in the tank. It looks like 200's there as well.
Nice. Let's go 200.
Okay. Not right now.
Cool.
We got 180 next, so that's 160.
160.
So there's a few little things that happened that we got to fix. And I'm thinking that there's no huge rush because we're only doing singles. I'll get you to do that again.
Okay.
Okay, so the things that I want you to think about, butt shooting up, okay, and also the knees coming in. So the cues that I give is to keep the hips open and push gently outwards. Okay, so the gentle push outwards stops them from coming in. And when people's knees come in, it's because they've forgotten to use their leg drive. So the bum shoots up in the air and you're using your very strong back. So it's good that you've got a strong back, but I want you to use your strong back and your strong legs. Okay?
More of a leg press through the...
Absolutely. When you lock yourself in position here, don't think about pulling the bar up. Think about pushing the world down. Okay? So your torso's locked in position, rigid, braced. So let's get the stance. Okay? Now gently push the knees outwards against the inside of your long and relaxed arms. Okay, now head to ceiling. Massive breath, push with your legs. Push with your legs. 10 times better.
Cool.
10 times better.
Yeah. I think before, like, I didn't trust my leg drive as much.
Well, I think it's also kind of going into autopilot. People have strong backs. It's like, what are we doing? We're picking something up off the ground that's heavy. So that's the instinct. It's not instinctive to leg drive, to push the wall down, okay? So that one was perfection. Now we go up.
Do you know what my favorite thing is you've ever said to me? I was deadlifting with an over-under grip, and I asked you about bicep tears, and you went, don't worry, you're not strong enough.
That's the reality. A lot of people say, they look at it and they say, you're gonna tear your bicep? You're not strong enough. Not yet. I think that once you get over 200 kilograms, then it's a real concern. But here's the fact of it. I don't want you to develop that habit leading up until that weight.
Yeah, true.
I don't want you doing it incorrectly up until you get to that weight and then all of a sudden have to change the technique.
Just so you know, guys, we're now heading into double bodyweight territory. I gotta get my technique right or he'll make me do it again.
Yeah, it's true. Think of push, not pull. Okay, push those knees out, stretch the fuck out of those arms, head to ceiling, knees out and push, knees out and push. Yeah, real fucking nice. Yeah, nice. Man.
Nice. No shaking yet.
That was clean.
Cheers.
That was clean.
No lawnmower yet.
No. 200's there.
We'll go for it. We'll go for it.
World record, I don't know about today.
Maybe not today.
200 kilograms now. Yeah, time to get serious. Let's get it right first time. Take your time for this setup. Long arms. Think of that leg drive. Massive breath. Push, 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 push. Fuck yeah, man. Oh yeah. Man, no fuss. Good job. Man, no deadlifting for months. Come back and pick up where you left off. That's sick.
I'm leaning more towards 205 than 210.
Yeah? Suck it up. We're putting 210 on. I know you'll get it. I know you'll get it. I think you can do a 205, but what's the 205 anyway? You've just done 200.
210 then. 210. It's not even a 10% increase.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to look ugly, but it's there. And this is where we risk injury, right? Or what we can do is plant a seed, build some building blocks, and then come back for the world record on another day.
Let's do 210.
Okay. Let's hit 205. So the way that we get exactly 205 is the comp clips. These are 2.5 kilograms. So when you add those on top, I don't know how much they weigh, but they don't count.
Cool.
So it's a waste.
Okay,
so something that happened on the last set, at the top you were here, right? And then it's kind of like a bit of a hitchy movement. So what you need to do is lock.
Cool.
So focus on fucking slamming your knees locked, right? And then right at the last part, so the knees are locked, that pulls your body out of the way. So when your knees are soft and you're sliding up your body, it's inefficient, okay? So get your knees out of the way, so lock hard, flex your fucking quads, and then drive your hips through. Bang, bang, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Same thing. Get those knees out, arms long, drive. Yeah! That's clean. PB, brother. Nice work, man.
Cheers. Oh, let's go, I'll take that.
That 210 would have
Thor, you get to live another day, bro. Thor, you can rest another day. Oh.
That 210 would have been there.
Cheers.
That 210 would have been there.
I think we'll come back for that one.
Yeah.
I think we'll come back.
That was good. PBs and their maxes, and they fuck up their technique, and they say, of course I fucked up technique. It was my absolute max. That was good technique. That was like a robot. And if it wasn't for the good technique, you probably wouldn't have gotten it. You know, people say, I've got a break technique to lift the heaviest weights. Actually, that's what the technique's there for, to help you lift the heavy weights. Okay, so now, Dinny's gonna go 120.
So that was just a smidgen over 2 times body weight. And if you want to see considerably more than 2 times body weight, what are the chances of someone else looking to break Thor's record on the same day?
Hey, Dinny, I think 5? Come on, bro. Do you have chalk? Let's go, Dinny. Is
it this 2.5 body weight nearly?
Yeah, almost. Well, if we put 5 kilos on, it's 2.5.
But if you're doing it for 5 reps, you're smoking it.
Why don't we just go 2.5 kilos on, Dinny?
Let me feel this way.
Let's go 1 rep. Let's go 1 rep. Let's go, Dinny G. Easy, easy. If you go 2.5 on each side, that's 2.5 times body weight.
For one.
Yeah, for 5.
So then someone today will be breaking Thor's record.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's go, Dinny G. Easy reps. Easy, easy. Let's go. Beautiful. Let's go. 3. Oh.
Congratulations.
So 2.5 times body weight.
Yeah, 5 reps though.
Thank you. You got 5?
2 times body weight for hypertrophy.
2.5.
2.5. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like Thor Bjornsson was his name, isn't it? Thor Bjornsson, your title will remain yours for another day. Thanks for watching. So how important really are my rest periods between doing lifts? Is it really that important?
It depends on the quality of the session and what you're trying to achieve. If your goal is to lift a heavy weight, you want to be recovered. When you're not very strong, it doesn't take long to recover. But when you're lifting 2 times body weight and plus, you need longer rest so that you can have a better quality session. So if your top weight was today 205, I would say that optimal rest for a deadlift, it's a big exercise, very fatiguing. I would say minimum of 5 minutes if you want to be performing well. Thor Bjornsson was resting about 20 minutes before top sets when he went for the 501 kilograms. But there's a lot more muscle mass and there's a lot more weight lifted as well. So it's proportionate to that. So if we waited 20 minutes, you'd cool down. But if you're that strong and that big, you would need the 20 minutes.
Perfect. Thank you.